Hello everyone, I'm back with this cast after some time. I've been a bit busy with life stuff and co-op missions. So I was thinking about doing some cast. Wanted to do a learning one since there was some requests on forum, but corrupted replay didn't work out, so pick the other one I saw. So we are on a flooded Darkfall. One of the new maps looks like some inspiration by Goodland, at least this shape, the mountains. Let's check the map first, since there won't be too much happening. Like spiky hills. I don't really like those hills. Like it looks really good from distance, but if you actually zoom in and you see all those spikes, it's ugly. I guess I would flatten it out a bit, like a lot. Unsharp brush is quite good for this in editor if you're using the default editor. And I guess it could still look good from distance, since it doesn't need to be that spiky to show this shape. Let's see, these are mostly decals, so good work there. And yeah, I saw that normal version, not the flooded one, and there was just forest instead of water. So I guess I should say that this version replaced the forest with water, since this is the second one. Not much difference there, I guess, since well, it could be quite a lot of energy, but since the starting locations are all in the middle, it's meant to be fight just there, and looks like this. I guess you couldn't get there with land units, that's too steep, so only with transport there, I would say. So the water is not changing too much. And about the mexes, so 4 mexes in starting location, nothing too crazy there. Then few, let's say, I guess 3 or maybe 4 for the back player. There again 4 starting mixes, and yeah, pretty much the same amount of mixes. It's not too much, it is fine for team games. And 6 really secured. I guess these can die easily since these positions are so close together. Yeah, and quite some mixes on these islands, so definitely something to grab. And now we should check the teams. So we have Nequillich, Calculon, Luker in one team. So it's one team, Rolled Egg, another team, and already in front Rolla. So it looks like he's gonna go with some Aeon spam. And his opponent might be thinking about the same. Let's see, any T2 max? Well, actually, there is a T2 max upgrade. Well, Roll is also doing one, so not going full spam. A bit surprising he's not trying to send NG over there and do some distance build on factory, since this position is flat, so you can do that easily. And also there are some rocks to get. But he has quite a few auras, and if he micros them well, could be good for him. And also now egg roll coming in, so it's gonna be 2v1 for a bit, but Rolla a bit out of position with his ACU. Not sure if he's just trying to be careful or misclicked or anything, but he could use his ACU in front right now to get some free kills on these units, since they can't do too much damage. Maybe Eggroll also could bring his units in right away, because right now he finds himself 2v1, and it's also not what you want to be doing. But Cal needs to be a bit careful. He doesn't really want to do draw, since that wouldn't help anyone, and he's not completely in a losing position to go for a draw. And I think I still forget to choose the last player, which is TB, face guy, don't know how to call him. Maybe if he's watching he can comment how he wants to be called, because I don't like names like this. Usually I tend to give him like a new name, something like Bob or Fred. So it might be lucky to call him DB in this cast, but next time he might be Bob. So Nequilich with the highest score. He has quite a lot of intis, the most power, so, and don't see any T2 max yet. He's open and already is working on second T2 max and going for T2 and ACU. Okay, I guess that was about air. 3 air factories. And well, strange decisions to go T2 on ACU. I guess T2 on factory will be just better, and if he really needs to send something in the front, he can use just the T1 ACU and maybe like get a Sparky or two if he needs PDs or anything. And T2 on factory is just so much better since you can get T2 units as well. And it's quite easy to defend Sparky. Well, it can't survive overcharge as any other unit, but it has a lot of HP, so 1000 HP is better than like 200 from the regular T2 NG. I think it's like 200. I guess we can't check there. Let's see, anyone on T2 factory? No. Well, check later if I remember. Okay, so far Roy is doing good job pushing. I guess if also some cooperation with transport and trying to grab these maxes at least for a bit would be nice. So he did a quite good job denying those. Still has a few units. See an Equilich on upgrade, and that was one of the guns, I guess, or maybe both. It's hard to say on ACU. He has some range. It was just the range, so that's better than nothing. He's gonna have time to micro. Anyone else on upgrade? Rolltech not yet. And Luker, stealth and gun. So a bit obvious from him if he was scouting it. This formation of pigeons, just building pigeons. It most probably is gonna be gun. Well, actually it could be also T2, but I guess that wouldn't be with so many pigeons. And I guess he could get that storage earlier, then it's much easier to get a gun. That's actually one thing I saw from Italy's, and it works. Getting early storage if you wanna do gun, so you have more power, and also your teammates can overflow more. If you ask them, you will just get more power. And looks like we might see some Navy play as well. Actually dropping 4 NGs, and he's Aeon. Well, I guess Aeon Navy is gonna do the job of cleaning this position, so why not? Also quite good cruisers, but no missiles, so I guess UEF or Cyber Navy would be better. Maybe Cyber, since you can wall those destroyers on land and reach pretty much anything. So Luker coming with a gun. DB is with T2 on his ACU and now building the PDs. Well, they're gonna need them. But I guess Sparky would do the job much earlier and with quite good build power. If you get 2 of them, I think 2 of them is basically, well, not 2, 3 of them is like T2 ACU, a bit more. It should be like 12 and a half build power, and this ACU should be 30, I believe. So T2 PDs that should successfully stop Luker. And if you need, you can always place your ACU in front of the PD to protect it from overcharges. Yeah, and those T1 units doesn't have chance really. And now T2 from Egral, so that's gonna clean the rest of the units, but they will need some air to have a vision on the stealth ACU if they want to shoot it with PDs and forced to go back. And T2 NG, yeah, 250, so like 300 HP max can be on different factions. Or we can also check this one with Sparkies. You have 300 with UEF and 1000, and also gives us nice storage, so Sparky is way to go, and also the price isn't like too crazy. And jamming is also nice. And now he's building some gunships, also have quite few inties. Looks like Nequillage had to lose some, since I thought he has some more. Luke continuing with his T2 maxes. I guess he could go with T2 ACU or just T2 on factory if he went for those T2 maxes early, because right now he doesn't really have anything to push with. He had just 2 factories, one was also producing engines for some time, so not too many units going straight for the gun, but he still needed quite some time to do that, since I guess he was also expanding there, or maybe some other reasons. And right now he has a lot of power, he's not using it, and he can't be really using it since these 2 PDs will stop him, and also 3 ACUs, so they would need some combined push, and that's not exactly what's happening there. This force is engaging first, and also the ACU should be quite in front, overcharging those T2 PDs as soon as possible. And I guess if you see this with your T2 ACU, there's no need to run, you need to get overcharges and just overcharge a couple of these units. You have a lot of HP, and stay in front of those T2 PDs so they don't get overcharged, and just clean those units. No need to retreat, that's a lot of HP on that ACU. And also if others would come, but this should still be easily defendable, since now some units are coming from the top, and Calculon actually not with too many HP. Yeah, Luca is coming right now when the push is pretty much over. The main force was already killed, and gunships incoming, so this can be first kill. And superior air force from DBs. So right now he needs to really run with the inties, he doesn't want them to get killed by the AC explosion. No, not doing that. Well, hard to watch this. And it's gone. So small mistake from him, losing air, but he still has few inties left and good production. Is he on T2 Pigeon? Well, not yet. And his opponent has just 1 factory without any heavy assisting, also without a T2 Pigeon. But yeah, well, he will need to finish that if he wants to assist more, since he will also have quite some mass from this base. So now we have it 3v1, but situation might change since there's D2 Navy. Destroyer is soon gonna be done, but with Aeon it shouldn't be such a problem. Like if you see Destroyer, you can just overrun it with all the auroras and add some blazes. If you put a shield in, it's also nice. Let's see if they scouted it or not. Well, they know about it, so right now when this position got killed, I guess this should be priority, since, well, they could use everything to push. They would need all the ACUs. Let's see, this one got upgraded. Oh, that's Omni, so that's a good radar coverage, Omni coverage in this case. Eggroll without any upgrades, just with T2 units. I could guess he could use a gun to counter this AC properly, since Luca can be just staying stealth and overcharging those units, unless Eggroll is constantly scouting him, which he's not doing. With T2 Pigeons he could afford some nice upgrades already. So only thing he can do right now with these T2 units is try to move them at this position. But there's Nequillage, and if I remember correctly, he has also range upgrade. He has to, with enough overcharges, they should be able to defend T2 units easily. So now they should focus on this. And there's still a lot of auroras. They could easily take out the destroyer since it just takes so much time to shoot. It doesn't have the best AoE, so it won't kill several auroras in one shot. And Ra should be like noticing that there's destroyer shooting at him. He could just send it in. Maybe he forgot his Aeon and he can actually do that since there's DB using his gunships, but finally some swift winds and they're quite good against air, and not the best response from these intis coming right now. They should be able to clean that, but gunships are gonna die and still no response from these units, which is a bit sad. And in case of emergency, actually aggro could also help with that and build some hover tanks, but he's busy building T3 Max, so yeah, I don't know where he learned it, like T3 Max first and it's later. Luke building T1 AI, being afraid of gunships or something else that might come, or just these bombers they might be streaming, I don't know. So Neck Village, yeah, he's gonna defend this easily. He has a lot of space to retreat too. Not too many units, but with overcharges he's gonna be fine. And Rolla actually deciding to just have his units in the middle instead of killing this navy. So he might actually lose this. And yeah, those destroyers are not really hitting too much. Let's see. Yeah, finally managed to hit that radar. And now with a cruiser it's not gonna be that easy to kill it with air. Now Luke is pushing. There's quite a lot of T1 PD, well, just 2 T1 PDs to delay him, but also this T2 PD in the back. And with this production it shouldn't be that bad, so anyway he needs to stay close to water. Since it's still just a Cybern ACU, it doesn't have too much HP. At least Roy is using his units to force Luca back and giving some more time to aggro. We're now with T3 Max, so I guess he could go T3 land if he wanted to. Maybe get a T2 NG first, but he should already have a T2 NG, get a T2 PGen. Well, he also has T2 PGen already, but I guess he could use one more for going T3, or that's gonna be sold once this upgrade is done, so not really need for power or anything. Could go just straight for T3 or do another max since he has a lot of mass. And he definitely has some more mass than Lucas, so he can afford to do that. And if he gets a gun and T2, which he's getting, it's gonna be easy to counter these Vipers. Looks like some NG drop to steal some teammates' mass, or maybe to help reclaiming. We should call it help reclaiming. Now 2 destroyers and no response to this, just that gunship that DB tried. Well, it's nice hill placement defending this base, so well played from Roa. His base is gonna survive a bit more, but eventually it's gonna die since it doesn't look they wanna do anything with that for now. And I guess a good thing to do would be also put a few of these T2 bots on transport, T2 transport from EB and just throw them on these islands. We'll just clean it completely. There's mostly AA. And they could even try to drop to the back if they wanted to. Do some sneaky transport after that when they kill the radars there. Is there a T2 radar? Well, the cruiser is giving quite nice radar coverage from the sea, but there's always a chance for a drop. So Aggro is going with T2 spawn and got Nano, T2 and a gun, so that's gonna be hard to stop. Not sure if Luca has anything to deal with that. Well, Aggro doesn't want to have his units get overcharged, he needs to leave the charge with the ACU, and once he starts overcharging T2 units he will get a lot of HP. And next village, let's see if he got a second gun or anything. Yeah, so at least he got both of the guns, so he can outrange the ACU and all these units. See what is always building a shield. Well, shield is not really needed with this ACU. This ACU just needs to go in and overcharge everything, and veterancy will always give you a few thousand HP, so no need to worry about that. And he's halfway to the first veterancy, so that's also gonna be a lot of HP. And this shield is useless if you wanna push. And also with a shield T2 and a gun. Not sure what left team can do about that. So far Luca is doing a good job overcharging these T2 units already with 4 veterancy. They just need to push directly in. This shield wasn't really needed. Maybe some NG to build radars, but with 2 ACs it's really easy to build a radar fast. And there's also a stream of scouts, so they will have a vision. And they don't even need to be too afraid of mercy, it seems. For this AC you need a lot of mercies, and for the shield AC you need like double. So Luke is building some T1Ps, already have 4, so but they are close together, so good to get overcharged. DB is a bit behind, so 1 PD died, still 2 left. That did some damage. Well, Aggro is focusing on the ACU, but I guess it's not really needed. He just needs to kill everything, get veterancy and kill the ACU later. Well, actually T3 gunship's coming in, so that might be a kill. Then it's okay. I guess they might be on some voice chat or something, since there's not too many action in chat. Yeah, mercies are not really an issue for this ACU. If he needs HP, he will just overcharge something. Okay, so successful kill. And no, I don't see a way out for Luca from this. Still 8000 HP. Doesn't even need to retreat, just overcharge some of the T2 units or T1 pigeons. There isn't anything anymore to kill them, I guess, with the T3 air. And it's gonna be it for Luca. So quite fast game, and well, I'm a bit surprised I found this one in the place forecasting. It was a bit one-sided. Like once this guy died, there wasn't too many things. Like the Navy had some potential to actually clean this base, but still the left team didn't manage to do anything too significant with that. Yeah, so fast cast. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you some other time.